Week 13.
Week 13! It's a good week. I like it.
Do you want to hear some stats?
I do want to hear
Going
some
into
stats.
week 13, the last 4 weeks. These stats are based on the last 4 weeks, and it's a relevancy.
Okay.
I'm 12-7, up 5 units.
Very nice. Very good.
You're 11-8-1,
Oh, okay.
up 3 units.
Also solid.
This show, the last 4 weeks, 23-15-1, up 8 units.
Oh, that's actually pretty solid. You're averaging like a good two unit week every week.
If you took every one of our bets the last 4 weeks, which is a lot, you'd be up 8 units. That's a lot of units.
That just sounds like people aren't making money. You know?
I said, get on the gravy train.
You did.
We came to your station. We stopped. I said, choo-choo, the whole thing. There's still time.
There's still time to get on.
Get on the train.
It's never too late.
We're running train.
Featuring Patrick and Stex Gray, Simon Free Chicken Brishkovich. Welcome to Hops and Props.
Dad beer.
Yeah, this is like a new trend, isn't it? Right? All right. So from Bear Lake Brewing, right here in Portland. It's actually a really small place. If you've ever seen it, like you would drive past it and you would miss it because it's this like pretty small place. But the Dad beer should be more of like a lager feel.
Easy drinking beer.
Yeah.
It says this is the beer your great-great-grandpappy used to drink. So we'll see.
My great-great-grandpappy was from the Soviet Union, so I doubt that.
Strictly vodka.
Yeah, way to just make that assumption, Pat. Way to go. On live.
But wait,
live air.
let me guess what car he drove. Salvage titled Mercedes.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go solo at this point, and I'm going to give this not that great of a score.
Yeah, this is pretty bland. This is...
If this was available in the Soviet Union for my great-grandpappy, he would not have had this. That's all I'm going to say.
Alright, I'll stick with that. Cheers to your great-grandpappy.
Cheers.
I'm sure he's a lovely man.
I think so too.
Let's start off with a lock.
All right, you want to go?
I say we start with breakfast. We start with the gravy pick this week.
All right, because I have a really good one.
Alright, I want to hear it first then.
All right.
Start us off on the right foot.
Oh, Pat, what have I been doing all year?
Winning.
Winning, that's one. But
And you've
if
been...
someone is playing the Chargers, the running back against them will literally have the best game of his entire life. And so why not go with the guy who in his last 2 games has gotten 120 rushing yards and 165 rushing yards against the Steelers last week. Take Joe Mixon over 86.5 rushing yards against the Chargers. This is ridiculous. I think they're trying to compensate for a blowout maybe coming, but Joe Mixon over 86. His usage is up by so much. He had 28 carries last week, 165 rushing yards. I mean, that is exactly half at what his line is sitting at right now, so I would just take that. Don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it. This is a lock. We don't need to go into any more depth. This is a great pick. It's on my card as well. Here's one for you. I love the Giants. The whole year, I've thought the Giants are very underrated. I think they have 2 wideouts, and if they play, they've got some talent in Kadavius Murray and Sterling Shepard. Saquon is playing. He's healthy. Danny Dimes is always dangerous for like a 26-yard run.
Okay.
Give me the Giants plus 4.5 against the Dolphins. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm on Twitter. I see the Tua love.
Yes.
People on Twitter love Tua. They love
4 in a row. 4 in a row. What are you going to say?
They love making excuses for why Tua's good even though he stinks. Is that fair? They keep... How often do you have to defend a great quarterback?
Not often.
People have to defend Tua after every single play.
I get that. Okay.
They're trying to make him good. I'm not buying it. Give me the 4.5 points. Give me the Giants. Give me the Miami Dolphins ending their winning streak here. I like the Giants a lot.
Okay. I'll actually ride this with you because I didn't trust you last week. You told me to take the Giants. I took him, won some big money.
Giants, Cowboys all year.
I sent you the ticket.
Winning.
I sent you the ticket right after it won. So I gotta ride with it again. But my only issue is 2 weeks in a row we've hit the Jaylen Waddle over every single time. I'm gonna take his over again because what did I say? Second half of the year, rookies start making their breakout season, and last week Jaylen Waddle goes for 9, 120, and a touchdown. So I absolutely love Jaylen Waddle. Even if the Giants take the win on this one, I still like his over at 63.5. 64 and
coming off Brady picks, that was a bonus pick before the commercial break.
Oh,
I love Jaylen Waddle. I love, don't forget about our advertisers.
You kept giving me a look.
They're paying a lot of money, but don't let it be forgotten. Jaylen Waddle is on his card, it's on my card, and should be on yours as well. You did call it. You called it from 2 weeks ago. You said rookie breakout. That was the one. Mm-hmm. Couldn't have been more right. With that being said, we owe it now to our great sponsors. Here's a message.
We couldn't do it without you.
I think I got my swagger back. Ooh, ooh. We're back with another preposterous prop. That's a hopped up preposterous prop of the week.
I like the preposterous prop. It's like a coming and going thing now, you know? It's kind of more exciting.
Sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. It's a fun little mix.
Just where we're feeling like it, you know? Feeling a little goofy.
I got a little goofy one for us.
Alright.
What is the scariest thing you can bet on in the NFL? And I mean like just I'll start. The scariest thing you can bet on, for me, Zach Wilson, no interceptions. To bet on Zach Wilson and not throw a pick, that it's scary because
you would literally have to be like insane to take that.
They would have to be playing kindergarten.
Yeah, kindergarten is apparently. I'm gonna take one that we've actually been taking the under on all year. Taking Jalen Hurts over on passing yards. He is horrible. He is atrocious.
He can't pass.
I saw this on the other day on Twitter. There was a serious poll of who was the better player, Jalen Hurts or Marcus Mariota. And it was a lot closer than you think.
Oh, I bet people definitely took Mariota.
Oh, a lot of people did.
I think he's better. Wait, then Hurts?
Then Hurts.
Oh, he's a better passer, but...
yeah, but taking the over on his passing yards, have you scared to death?
I'm going to go with, this one's tough, betting against the Patriots off a loss.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick doesn't lose 2 in a row often. Betting against Bill Belichick at all is scary. Betting against him off a loss, betting on Bill Belichick to lose 2 in a row is stupid. So that is, to me...
I know there's a record.
I could love that game. I could love it. I don't want to touch it. Too scary.
No. And even this year, like, with a rookie QB, look at them now.
Yeah, I'd be spooked to my soul.
You know what spooks me to my soul?
Oh, tell me.
So many of you know about this already, but Kyle Pitts.
Ugh,
anything to do with Kyle Pitts is off limits for the rest of the year. For me, for everyone else. It's impossible. You have no idea what he's going to come out and do every single game. You have no clue what the Falcons are doing every single game. I can't tell if Matt Ryan is an old man, like, limping out there, or he's just all of a sudden the best quarterback I've ever seen. It's off limits. It's never happening again. He might...
Sprinkling right now, Bucks by $1 million this week. Sprinkling it, not taking it.
Okay.
This one's scary too. Speaking of the Bucks, Tom Brady under on pass yards.
Oh god, yeah, he can put
or
up
on touchdowns. He could put up 5 touchdowns and 400 yards. And no one. I went to the Rams game, right?
Yeah.
He threw for like 340, and everyone was like, "Oh, disappointing game from Brady." He had 2 touchdowns and 340 pass yards. Like, I don't know what else you can ask for the man. Betting on his under. That is scary.
I've told you this before. My most underrated Super Bowl performance of all time is Tom Brady throwing 500 passing yards against the Eagles and still losing, and everyone just forgot about it. Like he didn't do that.
Yes.
You kidding me? All right. I'm going to tell you the scariest one.
This one is spooky.
Taking Chiefs unders.
Ugh.
Let me tell you.
Only a moron would do that.
The Chiefs are not that great, right? But taking their unders is scary. But you know what I do on this show? You know what I do on this show? I give out horrible picks that consistently win, baby. That's why you're taking the Broncos and Chiefs under 47.5. Let me give you another stat.
Are you scared?
No.
Are you scared?
No.
That man's not scared!
Let me toss out another stat. After week 10, when divisional opponents play each other, the under hits 65% of the time. It's free money. Divisional opponent, after week 10, playoffs on the line, more defense, under 47.5.
I'm ready to run through a brick wall.
And I'm ready to cash a record amount of stimulants right now.
I'm ready to cash that ticket.
That's what I'm talking about.
Speaking of the grimy picks, I tweeted this last night from the Hops and Props account.
That you should follow on Twitter at HopsandProps1.
Yes. And that's 1 the number, even though it should be WON, because that's always what people are talking about, Hops and Props. Hops and Props 1.
You're right, I didn't think that through.
Taylor Heinicke under 241.5 pass yards. His history this year does not back it up. However, the last 2 weeks he has not done it. I also think Washington is overdue for a letdown game. They're on a 3-game winning streak, similar to Miami. People are high on Washington. I think that streak...
There's no way.
I think that streak comes to an end. And I think they've been running a ball a ton. Antonio Gibson's been killing. J.D. McKissic's been killing. I like Heinicke under 241.5 pass yards this week. I think it's a letdown game for him. I think it's a letdown game for the passing offense. And I think they're going to stick with the run. That's what's been working for them. They're going to continue to run the rock.
Okay, I could ride that. Since I've already given out 3, give me another one because I know you got another.
I'll throw another one on here. I'm going to stick with Brady this week. I just talked about it. Brady over 2.5 touchdowns this week. 2.5 passing touchdowns for Tom Brady at plus 115.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Tom Brady has not done in the last 4 weeks. He's due. He started the season with a lot of 4 and 5 touchdown games. I think we're forgetting about that. I think last week Leonard Fournette had 4 touchdowns. I don't think I know. Lenny Fournette. Gronk's been making a ton of jokes about it. It's hilarious. But you got to know that Tom Brady's due. He's going for the MVP. I've got a juicy future, as stated previously, for his over, for him to win the MVP. Give me over 2.5 touchdowns at plus 115. He's the GOAT. You bet on Tom Brady, you make money.
I like that.
That's
pick,
free
actually.
chicken.
They're favored by 11 points. I don't see.
Oh, I like them to go to Atlanta and put up 100.
I don't see them scoring under 35 points, and that's at least 5 touchdowns. So
yeah.
So 3 of those goes to Brady.
I do want to know also sprinkle.
Right.
I'm seeing the board clearly. AJ Terrell is a cornerback on the Falcons. He's either going to guard Godwin or Evans. Take the over on whoever he's not guarding.
Okay.
Sprinkle. Give me a pick.
Interesting. All right. I'm sticking to what I know, and what I do know is something that's not going to look good on paper, but something that hasn't looked good on paper either is the Seahawks offense. And they're playing the 49ers this week, and that's why you're going to take under 45.5. 45.5 is a scary number, but what I say, divisional opponents playing each other after week 10, the under hits 65% of the time. I'm taking that again. Record amount of stimulants in my blood right now. We're going for it.
Do you want to clarify what you mean by all these stimulants in your blood?
No.
All right, I like that pick. I think that game is going to be ugly. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think it's going to be ugly.
But I don't see the Seahawks putting up more than...
The Seahawks have went from having the most fun games ever to having just the absolute most dog water...
horrible games of all time.
Horrible. I'm going to go to the Hurts train.
All right.
We talked about Jalen Hurts. We've got a lot of overlapping themes of this week. A lot of storylines. We're really building. No.
Maybe it's like a good story building.
Maybe we're really becoming artistes. A little Martin Scorsese's. A couple Martins. You want to know what my favorite type of cheese is?
What?
Sharp cheddar. This is sharp cheddar pick right here. Jalen Hurts under 189.5 pass yards. Yes. That's an ugly pick. Taking quarterback under 189.
How much?
189.5.
Oh.
I'm taking the under. Ask me if I'm afraid.
No.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Give me Jalen Hurts that. He has not done it in 5 games. He has not thrown for over 189.5 yards in 5 games. Last week in Philadelphia, the crowd chanted, run the ball. Yeah. They passed 1 time, and they were already chanting, run the ball. The Eagles have it figured out. Their O-line is rocking. Jalen Hurts is running. Miles Sanders is running. B.J. Scott is running. Running, and
Black Eyed Peas fan account.
Running.
That's what this could also double as.
Ooh, we should start a Black Eyed Peas fan account.
Yeah,
that'd be hot. But
I love it. I love the pick.
I like Jalen Hurts over 44.5 rush yards as well. So this is a 2-pick play. Give me Jalen Hurts under 189.5 pass yards because I know they're going to run the ball. And give me Jalen Hurts over 44.5 rush yards. He's done that in 9 of 12 games this season. Last 6 games as well, he's gone over 44.5 rush yards.
I love the over on the rushing yards. The under on the passing yards is
it's
scary.
Ugly.
But I need to clear the air here, right? This is a starting quarterback getting a line of 180 passing yards. That's atrocious. That's horrible. Zach Wilson comes out at 210 every week. And Zach Wilson is horrible. If Marcus Mariota started for them tomorrow,
his line would be
at 200.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Oh, gosh. That's scary to think about. All right. My final pick of the day. I'm riding with the team that has absolutely won me a ton of money this year because I know them down to the core. The Colts minus 9.5. I absolutely love them. I gave you the Colts pick against the Bills. I followed up with the Bills pick next week. I'm back on the Colts this week. The Colts will come out to Houston and absolutely destroy the Texans because the Texans cannot defend the run, and they will cover by 9.5 plus a lot more.
I want you to convince me. More than anything,
how many more do I need? I give you the Colts and the Bills picks every single week because I know these teams.
The thing is, betting on the Colts to win is uglier than the ones I gave out earlier. Betting on the Colts to win a game for me is the worst thing I could do because I think Carson Wentz is horrible.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
It is.
Not as a man, but as a quarterback, I don't ever want to bet on him to win. Jonathan Taylor's been awesome.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to take it this week. This show's too hot to not take it.
Too hot.
I'd have to be an idiot to not take all these bets this week. I'm going to have to add some dough to my account, I think, because I'm going to get nasty. We've got some grimy picks, and I love 42.5 receiving yards. That's the pick. Austin Ekeler. He's been doing it. I do have something written down for this one. Ekeler has done it in 7 of 11 games this season.
Oh, that's pretty solid.
Statistically, about 67% of the time, he catches for over 42.5 yards.
Yeah.
I'm running with the stats. Sometimes the numbers never lie.
It's true.
And what kind of cheese am I?
Sharp.
Sharp cheddar.
Was that your last pick?
That was my last pick. I have 6 picks this week.
I felt like
you have 5, 11 and 0. Bonus pick this week.
We gave out a lot of picks today, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm 100% confident in every single one.
I don't see us losing a pick. Maybe I'm overconfident, but we might be the best gamblers of all time as well.
It's starting to look like it. Last 4 weeks combined, I see a 34 and 18 next week.
You know what's better than 4 winning weeks in a row?
What?
5. Bing bong.
All right.
That's a show.
Like, subscribe.
Please, it's not hard to like. It's not hard to subscribe.
If I see you in person and you're not commenting on these videos, watch out.
It's so easy to subscribe.
Because I got something for you.
It's so easy to subscribe. Just click the button. Nothing happens. It's so easy to like the video. Nothing happens to your account. No one even knows you like the video. It's between us. It can be our dirty little secret. Just like the video. Subscribe. Please.
And if you don't, you're a...
Cotton-headed ninny muggins.
Oh, okay.
Peace.